r/AskReddit asks, what's your favorite present this year? I got $110 from my mom's boyfriend. It's the "sorry for banging your mom" tax. My Korean grandma secretly bought me a really nice winter jacket and made me spicy pork ribs with kimchi, told me to keep it a secret because she didn't get anything for anyone else. She's my favorite person. She did that for everyone and told them the same thing. Hermione knows how to play the game. My mom is struggling financially this year. This year, we flew in for the week. I asked her in advance for a cooking lesson with my daughter, she's 10, and a cookbook of recipes. It's a bunch of handwritten index cards of recipes her mom taught her when she was a teenager. I'll definitely keep it forever. My mom has been in the same boat this year and was planning to cancel Christmas in her house. I decided that my gift to her would be to ensure that she doesn't have to give up Christmas. The other day I took her shopping and said to not worry about money. We chucked a shed load of crap into the trolley and I paid for all of it. Now I'm sat at hers, me, her and my younger brother waiting for dinner and there's trimmings up and beer and crackers and all that festive bollocks, but it's worth it after the shit year those two have had. I got to celebrate Christmas with my whole family and this rarely happens. I'm so happy for you. Don't forget to tell them you appreciate them. I got a rice cooker and I didn't have to buy it myself. My husband got me a combination slow cooker pressure cooker rice cooker. I'm already making chili with it. Update: the chili's delicious. TBH, it was the socks. Socks are universally the gift you don't want as a kid, but love as an adult. I have to wear big and tall socks though, so it's a bit hard to tell people when they buy me some that would never come close to fitting. My nan gave me a cheap necklace. She started developing dementia this year and when we visited her today, she had a present and card put aside for me and said she forgot to write everyone else a card. She forgot a lot of things about today, but she did not forget me. I helped her write out some cards before lunch and it was really nice to spend time with her while she still has a vague idea of what's going on. I think I remember this Christmas forever. Hugs to you and your nan. I got new skiers. My parents are mostly in the mountains during the winter and together with the new skiers comes lots of time with them in their favorite surrounding. I'm so happy that they want me to be a part of it. This doesn't happen often. Your parents are lucky to have a kid that wants to spend time with them. My son came to live with me to avoid gang violence and to seek a better life. Sounds like his life got turned upside down. I got a trebuchet model and a cup that can make slushies and milkshakes. Trebuchets are the superior siege engines. Haven't opened it yet but my mom's useless with surprises. She's got me a framed hand-drawn portrait of my dog which I'm super excited about opening. My brother gave me his gift yesterday which was a Harry Potter cushion, which I personally wouldn't buy myself as it's just glittery and I don't want it on my bed or sofa, but he told me him and his fiancée made it themselves. They went out and bought everything and my brother used his fiancée's sewing machine, under her supervision, faced with tears of joy, for the first time and she hand-sewed the rest. The thought that went into it for me means more than anything and I absolutely love it. I've got a fucking sword. I wanted one pretty much my whole life and now I got one. I'm so happy. I've had one for a bit. Duel me peasant. I spent my first Christmas with my boyfriend's family this year. We've only been dating for about 6 months and they got me a really nice cardigan and socks. I wasn't really expecting anything at all, but they made me feel so welcomed and loved. My boyfriend also bought me a big book full of planner stickers, which I had gotten really excited about at Target a few days ago. Got my wife a star map from under Lucky Stars for Christmas showing the position of the stars during our first dance. Thought she'd be happy to remember that day, but never imagined she would cry. Edit. It wasn't for me, but it's my favorite present. That's really sweet. My favorite present was a coupon for a full week's housekeeping and laundry service. Weird answer, but I make double pay at work today. One of the supervisors at work put together Christmas care packages for both day and night shift. It had cookies, chocolates, and crackers, the kind with the jokes inside, not the food, all in a stocking with dogs printed on it. I was really touched because none of us, the 2 on day shift and 2 on night, were even on his team, and he's so quiet no one really knows him that well. It's like extra pay and chocolate. Sign me up for next year. I, 34M, used to be a Scrooge. Couldn't stand Christmas every year. The songs got old, the lights were just dumb and pointless. Now after 12 years with my wife, 33F, she has converted me slowly every year. She sings Christmas songs every time they come on and gets excited about lights like a child would. Now every year I get excited about Christmas again almost like a child would. I can't wait to give people fun gifts and watch them open them. Cheesy answer, yes, but my favorite gift this year and every year is the gift of Christmas cheer for my wife. Edit. Thanks for the gift, Santa. This is my favorite answer, sir. The ticket to the Harry Potter Studios in London. I went there with my friend for my birthday a few years ago and it was great fun. I wouldn't recommend the butterbeer though. Being 100 plus days sober, and being able to FaceTime with my kids. I didn't receive any physical gifts, but those things were more than enough. I got a dancing llama, my dog absolutely adores it. Carl that kills people. I got a wonderful handmade cushion from my grandmother, with an applique heart in my favorite pattern, which is lovely. My wonderful husband and I have had a bit of a tough year and he gave me a box with 52 dates we're going to find the time to do in 2020, and another box with slips of paper to record all the good things that happen next year, to help us focus on the positive. I'm very lucky to have people who put though into the things I value instead of just spending a lot of money on stuff I didn't want or already bought myself. I was offered my dream job yesterday. Sodas. Amazing. Congrats. Definitely a great present. I hope it's everything you dreamed of. I received completely awesome pair of very fluffy socks. Now I realize that as I'm getting older my priorities start changing. We found Dumbledore. Not my present, but my sister gave my uncle a pencil-drawn framed replica of a picture of my aunt. My sister is a professional artist, and my aunt died last Thanksgiving from a long battle with early-onset Alzheimer's. The whole family had been through a lot with them, and they even moved states twice for her to be most comfortable as she was degrading mentally and passing. They have 5 adult children and 10 grandchildren that moved with them too, and they were all present when he revived the gift. Tears were had, and my uncle cried for a solid half an hour. Who the hell is cutting onions here? Good dog they got there. I've been living away from home for the last 7 years. I only manage to get home once a year. I've not made it home for Christmas for 6 years. This year I thought the same was going to happen, and out of nowhere some work colleagues pulled together and paid for my flights and a car rental. Cozying up in of my mum's by the fire waiting on turkey is the best gift I could ever have asked for. Being home and not deployed. Dude, legit, best present you can have. Can't imagine spending the holidays away from my family. Thank you for your service and sacrifice. My Skynet t-shirt. I just got hooked on the new Terminator game. Good time to be a fan. A person I'm really attracted to texting me, "Can I come over? I want to cuddle and watch movies with you." Safe to say the evening got better, even though the family time and the gifts beforehand were great as well. Dang, I'm a little jealous, but I'm glad it's happened for someone nice. My phone. I got a lot more stockage in my phone. See, I downloaded Reddit to create my account. So yeah, it's my first day on Reddit. Oh, what a wonderful and horrible adventure you've set out on. My mom got me a really nice watch I wanted for the past year, so that's really nice, but the present which nearly got me to tears was from my best mate, who got me a little 1:87 scale model of my car which I wasn't able to find anywhere. My two sister-in-laws letting the family know they're pregnant. This is especially exciting for one who has been trying for a while and had been considering IVF. Their happiness was the best present I could imagine. It's awkward when someone gives two people the same thing. Someone I nearly forgot about just showed up in my inbox all of a sudden, and I'm really happy to meet her again. Not me, but a family friend of mine got my grandmother's shirts that she wore and had them stitched up to make a table runner for my mum because she passed away earlier this year. She can now have dinner with us every night. I think this is the greatest present. Was it at least the expensive kind of toothpaste then dentists recommend, or just regular supermarket toothpaste? If it makes you feel any better, all I got were plain cotton pajamas from my parents, and only because I wanted to buy them when I was shopping with them and they decided to pay them. Finding out I'm going to be a father. My cousin announced to his mom that she is going to be a grandmother, so I guess everyone is having a good Christmas. Was able to throw away all my socks and replace them with new comfy socks. No more mismatched pairs in 2020. Until your washer and dryer gets hungry for your socks. I never got anything for Christmas, and this year my boss gave me a makeup gift set and I was so happy I wanted to cry. That's really lovely. You must be a really valuable person to have around. Skyrim The Elder Scrolls V from my son. Oh, you're gonna have a blast with that one. Just the base game can last hundreds of hours, but once you get into mods you'll spend the rest of your life playing it. I've been playing since release and am still not bored. As my stepdad says, the best gift is the gift that keeps on giving. Well, I am a lot younger than most of you, but so far I'm looking forwards to getting God of War 4. Oh, fellow 12-year-old. And Xbox, PS4 players, don't kill me. The Senate will decide your fate. I get to have a week off from work. And for the first time ever I got a nice enough Christmas bonus that I was able to buy my nieces and nephews, 7 of them, all gifts without worrying. Watching them open presents is the best. I got an espresso coffee maker, and it has murdered my Keurig. I can't go back. I won't go back. I have never been this alert. I can feel my circulatory system. My so's dad was able to find one at this liquidation place for cheap and gave it to us. I'm on my second cup of the day and I think I can hear colors. My wife's pregnant with our first. We have had an extremely trying pregnancy so far, mainly a monosomy X scare that was later determined false positive, so I wanted to get her something special. She loves photo albums and printed photos, but I've never seen her with a camera in her hand other than an iPhone. I went out this year and got one of the nicest Canon DSLRs out on the market to capture all of life's greatest moments. She just about jumped into my arms with "And God, I freaking love you" when I gave it to her last night. You guys are going to have more pictures of that baby than you will know what to do with. Congratulations. My ability to study even more with passion and enthusiasm. It is an intangible one, but if a tangible were to be provided, it would be my few books I got in music software: P. My boyfriend proposed 2 days before Christmas, so, my new ring. I like how you're excited about the ring and not the new fiancé. The little bag from my 2-year-old nephew, it has some baubles off the tree, some chocolates, one of his mittens, 4-letter fridge magnets and a counter from one of his games. His mum said he did it all himself and wouldn't let her look. I will treasure it forever. Black heart. My daughter's excitement. My 6-year-old cousin managed to yell out excitedly 3 times over one present. Christmas is better with kids: D. Got the opportunity to teach a few winter courses for a couple weeks at my school instead of my usual winter job teaching an intensive camp in a city a couple hours away. I can sleep in the mornings and see my wife every day. It's not as much money, but it's nicer. I'm glad so many internet strangers got nice things for Christmas. If times are hard for some of you, just keep trucking because things do get better. Thanks, friend. Hope you're having a wonderful holiday.